Elon Musk's dad, says he's worried the Tesla CEO might be assassinated following a report about his influence on government decisions. Okay, so let's take a look at this here.
Uh-oh.
And this is an insider story. Yes, responds Elon Musk when asked if he fears a potential assassination of his son, Elon Musk, by the shadow government stemming from a New Yorker article which he labels a hit job. As per the Sun interview, the New Yorker article portrays Elon Musk as an unelected official, prompting Pentagon officials to express unease over his attitude towards Vladimir Putin and acknowledging SpaceX's Starlink satellite's critical role in Ukrainian conflict. Elon Musk's personal security concerns are evident as he shares how his son's car faced a crazy stalker situation, and his actions such as requesting an office bathroom and restricting journalists who shared an account tracking his private jet, reflecting his complex relationship with safety measures. So, Tom, what are your thoughts on this relationship between Elon and his dad, and what his dad is saying about Elon's safety?
He and his dad are strained. I think everybody's read various comments about it. And he's a terrible human being. Those are pretty heavy words between a father and son. And I think right now he's out there saying, I'm worried this guy might be assassinated. And I also think what's going on is we've had some very light news cycles. And so you pull this up and his dad makes some comment like that. And I think, do I think there's a real risk there? Perhaps. Do I think his dad's worried about it because he sees his son really being a lightning rod here? Absolutely. I think his dad believes, hey, man, you're touching government, you're touching, very heavy figures, and you're demanding, this and that. I'm a little worried that maybe somebody might be upset enough about this to pop him.
Are you following the ADL story with Musk or no?
Lightly, I understand.
Can you pull up that story with Forbes, the Anti-Defamation League?
Oh, my ad revenue has been manipulated because ADL's been out there pulling threads,
and
pulling strings.
Tom, let's not forget, though, at the end of the day, Pat, Elon Musk spent how much money to buy X, Twitter?
$40 billion.
$40 billion to be like the free speech king. Because at the
I think it was 42. Remember the leather
At the end of the day, Pat, because of him, and this wasn't. By the way, obviously the FBI, why everybody was involved and embedded inside of Twitter, especially during the election. He's given us the opportunity now on Twitter that we can see and hear everything. Okay, we see it, we can fact check it, and we do what we just did, and we debate, and everybody can have their opinion, but it's all out there. The truth, though, the fact that we can find out the truth for ourselves makes him an enemy of the elite. He is giving us the platform to do exactly what the hell we did, Pat. And from watching the people on the ground in Maui talk about what's really happening, I'm saying to listening to Larry Sinclair, credible or not, whatever you want to say, to the January 6th Twitter files where it was the January 6th guided tour. It wasn't insurrection. All the shit that they lied to us about. We get to see it. And Pat, I'm telling you right now, if there was a list of accidental, let's get this guy, Elon would be on top of that list right now because he's giving us the opportunity to see all the fake shit about COVID, to see all the shit, and just let's put it on the table. Let us look at it and figure it out. Before then, Pat, would you have ever have known all the shit about Twitter or Hunter Biden or the none of that, Tom, because the White House, the FBI were going to Twitter and they were putting agents there to say, don't put this story out, do this, do that, do that. So I 100% think that he's on that list.
No, the modern government does not want an open platform.
So Musk blames Anti-Defamation League for X's poor ad sales, threatens lawsuit. Go a little lower. Elon Musk says U.S. ad revenue for X, formerly known as Twitter, was down 60% in a series of tweets Monday and blamed it on critical statements from the Anti-Defamation League, going so far as to threaten a lawsuit against the group. Go lower. Musk said the advertisers have told the company they're receiving pressure from ADL, a Jewish non-governmental organization that seeks to fight anti-Semitism and extremism around the world, to not advertise on X. He went to say, if this continues, we will have no choice but to file a defamation suit against, ironically, the Anti-Defamation League. This comes after ADL released multiple reports saying anti-Semitic posts have spiked on X since Musk's purchased the platform, unblocked a number of users who had previously been kicked off the site for violating hate speech, and loosened the platform's content moderation policy. I mean, you can't blame the guy for being upset about it.
This is canceling by any other word. If you can't get them to be quiet, you try to cancel them. And if the ADL doesn't like what certain people are saying, whether those people are truly extremists and truly saying things, against Jewish people, which I hate to see, but there's a hyper reaction here, and they can't control X, so they want to influence others who can cause control through cancellation and boycotts.
Yeah, I don't believe in any sort of cancellation, even though I'm Jewish. You know, I believe in free speech. I'm a free speech absolutist to an extent. I actually believe you should shine a light on the people that are saying racist, anti-Semitic, bigoted comments. Let's see who they are. Let's see. I want to see a picture of their face. I actually want to know where they live. Let's see where they work. Highlight the hell out of these guys.
Let's
Don't cancel
dox them, says Adam.
Let's see what's going on. Let's dox the hell out of these guys. So, yeah, I totally understand why someone like Elon would want to push back against the ADL. A lot of people do. But this is literally their job, is to go after people they feel like are defaming minorities or certain types of people. But back to the Elon thing. Him and his father have had a very strained relationship over the years. So I actually don't know how much communication they even have. So you said it's maybe a light news week, so they're just looking for anything to kind of drum up. But pure speculation, and I'm sure Elon's got it covered. Actually, the most famous text that Elon and his father had, this was a year ago, was when he texted his dad, just keep quiet. The press is playing you like a fiddle. Don't say anything anymore. Keep quiet. So he's basically saying, Dad, pump the brakes, guy.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.